Hello everybody and welcome to another Twilight Zone retro review. Today it is Season 1, Episode 11, What You Need. Written by Rod Serling and starring Steve Cochran as Fred Renard and Ernest Truex as Pedot? I think it's Pedot. I'm just going to refer to him as the old man throughout this review, no offense to anyone. And before I start this, I just want to say there will be some spoilers, as always in the retro reviews. And this episode, while not being as deep or substance-filled as some of the other Twilight Zone episodes thus far, is certainly proof that a very simple concept can work great when executed correctly. So the premise of this episode is we start in a bar, being introduced to Steve Cochran's character, Fred Renard, and he's just a very miserable person in general. They don't really say why. That's just how he is. And this old man comes in the bar selling stuff. And what he does is he goes up to a woman and she wants to buy something from him. And he tells her what she really needs is some cleaning fluid. And we're thinking, what the heck is going on? Then he goes up to another man, a former baseball pitcher who's down on his luck, sitting at the bar. And he tells the man he needs a bus ticket. Well, what winds up happening is the man gets a job coaching in the place where the ticket's for, and he says he wishes his suit would be cleaner. It's the only jacket he has, and the woman comes up with the cleaner. So this was what both people needed. So it's obvious that this old man, has some kind of gift for being able to see what people need. Well, of course, Mr. Fred, our buddy, is observing all this, and he tells the old man he wants what he needs. And the old man is very reluctant and skeptical of this guy, and other than the fact that he's nasty, we're not really sure if there's another reason or not, or if it's just because the man is negative. So anyway, reluctantly, the old man gives him a pair of scissors, which Fred questions for a minute, but he takes them, and he winds up going to an elevator, I believe in the place where he's staying, and his scarf gets caught in the elevator, and he uses the scissors to cut himself loose. So the scissors save his life. So seeing that this is what he needed, he's very happy about this, since he's an opportunity, of course, to use this old man's gift for his own needs. Well, what happens now is he goes to where the old man is staying, and he tells the old man they're going to be partners. The old man doesn't want to do this. He says he uses his talent sparingly. And of course, Fred doesn't want to hear this. He pretty much threatens the old man, and he winds up getting an old leaky pen. And while not initially happy about this, the pen leaks out right in front of a horse for him to bet on. So Fred bets on the horse and wins money. Well, now he's pretty much sure that the old man that is definitely on the up and up, and he wants to keep getting things from the old man. So he goes to find the old man on the street and basically really bullies him and even threatens him a little bit. And he tells the old man this needs to keep going. And the old man says, I can't. What you need is a one-time thing. And he says he can't supply Fred with things he really needs, which are things like peace of mind, humor, just to lighten up, not think everything in the world is against him, things like that. And Fred doesn't want to hear this, of course, and the old man actually kind of tricks him into finding a pair of shoes, which Fred thinks is the next thing he needs. So Fred puts on the shoes, and it winds up that the shoes are tight and slippery, and when going after the old man, he basically gets hit and is killed. And before he gets hit and is killed, the old man basically says, that is what I needed. So that's the twist. The old man tricked him into taking what he needed instead of what Fred needed. And yeah, I'm smiling and grinning. This is pretty funny when you first see it. I mean, it's a different kind of humor. I found it to be amusing. And the old man just keeps on. He says, I saw you killing me when we were in the bar. So now that's why we know he was reluctant to work with this guy to begin with, because he saw a vision where Fred was going to kill him, and he basically tricked Fred. So, this episode's just pretty entertaining. There is a lesson here, though, about, don't abuse power, don't get too greedy. When you do have a power, use it for good, things like that. But it's mostly just a lighter episode that's amusing and entertaining. And it works great. While not the deepest Twilight Zone ever, it's very watchable, and it's even rewatchable. And, I'm going to give this episode a 4 out of 5. A 4 out of 5 for what you need. Thanks for watching. Bye.